Have you ever asked God to bring you out of a bad place in your life? Maybe a financial burden, a relationship, a job, and it just seemed like every time you turned around there was trouble and there was trials on every hand. And He eventually brings you out, whether it be days or weeks or sometimes even months, and He brings you out into another season, into another cycle of life, and things are going good until all of a sudden it hits again. Troubles start hitting and trials start coming your way, and you start to wonder, why did I even ask to come out of where I was at? Because things seem to be a whole lot worse where I am now. And that's because God brings us from season to season because we grow out of our previous season. You know, those trials and tribulations, they're not meant to stay forever. We are meant to grow out of them, to learn from them. And we are put in a different season. You know, the Israelites in Numbers 11:5, they told God, after being freed from slavery, after parting the Red Sea for them, they told God, we miss the onions back in Egypt. I think they were looking at those onions as a buffet. I think they forgot about the bondage and the slavery. And that's how we are sometimes. We look back on those problems because they're already solved, so they seem a lot more simpler than the problems we are going through now that's unsolved. We just need to remember that every place that we're in our life, God has us there for a reason, to grow us and to mature us, to become more like Him. So the next time you're looking at your problems in a previous season and they look so much better than where you're at, just remember what they look like then. Because even though you might miss the onions, I can promise you there's a buffet ahead that you're not going to want to miss. Have a blessed day.